Hi, Aparna. Could you please tell us something about yourself?
I am a former media person. I am also a feminist poet, a writer, and a life skills coach. Presently, I'm associated with an edtech firm called TwinWin, where we train students to lead purposeful and successful life. I have also been part of Delhi University, both as a student and a lecturer in the Department of English at Deshbandhu College. I have also had the honor and privilege of writing and presenting academic papers in various universities across the country.
That's lovely. Could you please tell us something about the work that you've done towards women, raising voices of women? What should women do in case if they are troubled? Which aspect of feminism have you worked with?
So I have primarily I'm interested in women's voice and visibility. So that's what most of my poetry is all about. Most of my academic papers are all about. There's a celebrated Canadian writer called Margaret Atwood, and she writes a word after a word after a word is power. And that's what I believe in, that, our words are immutable. They are very powerful. And that is the weapon we have. So, I write to highlight not just my experiences and emotions, but also I write so that, through my voice, through my articulation, somebody somewhere can get the required help that they need. So I have been writing on all sorts of topics related to women's rights, women's issues. I've been writing about motherhood as an institution, gender equality, identity, disability, visibility. And I believe that, as women, we should come together. We should support each other. We should step up for who we are. And we should also celebrate ourselves and protect ourselves. So that is what I believe in, and that is what I write about as well.
That's nice. After this Kolkata case happened, many women and girls are feeling very unsafe, especially at their workplace. And they say that if it can happen at the workplace, how safe
Yeah.
are we? So, what message would you like to give to such girls and women?
Often when a rape happens, and we've seen it a number of times, um, it's the girl who's blamed. Her lifestyle is questioned. Her dressing sense is scrutinized. Her character is assassinated. So we are always blaming the victim. That's what it's become. But if you look at what happened recently in Kolkata, the girl was at her workplace, you know. So it led me to question this, that where are we women safe? Not at home, not our workplaces, not the school, not public transport. Where are we safe? So when such things happen, I think it's demoralizing for all the girls. We need to, as a society, we have to instill confidence, in each one of us, that both the private and the public space is safe for women. So of course, women are feeling threatened. They are feeling, uh, very, very prone to such attacks. But what I can say is that, we have to collectively tackle this issue, because this is a massive problem. So at the grassroots level, that is where we should work. As a parent, as an educator, as a working professional, whatever capacity we are in, we have to start working there. So as girls, I think, as I said earlier, we need to support each other. We need to be our own champion. We need to be our own warrior. We need to step up. We need to speak up. Anything wrong you see, where you feel that this has a potential of
Um,
escalating, or even
do you feel that girls and women do not speak up because they're scared?
yes, we don't speak up because we are scared. We also don't speak up because right from our childhood, we are told, ghar ki izzat. That kind of phrases are used very often. So, women have this burden of honor, ghar ki izzat, samaj ki izzat, all that stuff. So, because of that, somewhere we women don't like to speak up. And it's not just about rape, it's also about things like, eve teasing, domestic violence. No matter what it is, any crime against a woman, A woman, hesitates. She does not want to share. She does not want to speak up. And the worst thing is she's blamed. No matter what happens, a woman is always blamed, irrespective of the crime. So, yes, we are scared to speak up. And that's why I'm going on saying that, as women, we have to have this, a kind of a sisterhood where we stand up. And those who are weak among us, I'm not saying physically, but I'm saying, some of us are emotionally weak. Some of us may be financially weak, and that's why we don't speak up. So,
Mm.
all those who are weak, all those who feel that they need that extra protection, extra care, we should be the ones supporting them as women. So, yeah, that's what I think.
Uh, do you feel that India needs better laws, or do you feel that laws and regulations are in place and we need to take certain other stringent measures?
See, our laws, our system, the entire setup is, of course, being reformed and revamped. That we have seen, right? We also are living in an age where we have GPS enabled public transport. Infrastructure is improving. Reforms are in place. So things are happening. But what I feel, honestly, is that, there at the ground level, at the grassroots level, what are we doing? For example, I'll give you a very, very simple example. We teach our girls to be empowered, right? We teach them that, sky is the limit. We teach them study hard, achieve your goals, become financially independent. We are doing all of that. But how many of us are teaching our sons to respect women? How many of us are teaching our sons what equality truly means? How many of us are teaching our sons what consent is? So, there is a kind of a disbalance here. And that's what I feel is very dangerous because, I was reading this and it hit me very hard as a parent, as a woman, as an educator. It hit me real hard when I read this that an entire generation worked together to empower women, but they forgot how to tell men or rather how to, empower how to enable the world, how to teach the world to live with such women. So that is where the disbalance is. We are doing everything right in terms of our daughters. We are supporting them, we are educating them, we are giving them wings to fly, we are helping them move forward. But what are we doing with our sons? That's where the problem lies, according to me. So, at the grassroots level, if as a society, as a community, as a family, we can make that small change, right? We teach our children, boys and girls, what respect is, what dignity is, what consent is, what equality is. And boys should be taught to respect all women, not just their sisters, mothers, friends, teachers. No, it's about women. So every woman should be respected. And I think only when such small changes start taking place, we feel these are small changes. These are not. These are very vital changes. And when this starts happening, at the bigger level, things will improve too.
Uh, that's a real good insight. So, what would you like to tell the parents who've got boys or the teachers who deal with boys on daily basis?
See, first and foremost, as a teacher, as a parent, you have to acknowledge that there's a massive problem. There is this problem where, we have not been able to get rid of this idea that women are something like a lesser human being, less capable, less intelligent, right? We feel that women are like objects that can be used and abused. That mindset has to go. And first, we have to do it in our families. We have to set an example within the four walls of our homes. So as a woman, as a mother, or, as a man, as a father, you have to talk about these issues at home. Bring it out, talk about it, discuss, improve your thinking, and correct your child where they are wrong, where he or she is wrong, right? Where rather he is wrong, because we are looking at the boy
Absolutely.
child.
I feel that as far as acknowledging the problem is concerned, many people don't even acknowledge that the boy is going wrong somewhere.
Yes, we don't acknowledge. We have to acknowledge that, look, there is a problem. We have to acknowledge that, look, some of our ideas are outdated. We have to acknowledge that, there's a deep rooted discrimination against women. We have to acknowledge that women have been subjugated for so long that, certain people think it's okay to, inflict violence on women, that, they are not capable enough, they are the weaker sex. We have to correct this thinking, and this has to start at home and in the schools first.
That's lovely. Aparna, could you tell us something about your work?
I am into life skills training, and we deal with children. We also work with teachers. So we are trying as a company. Twinwin is trying to as I said, usher in a change at the grassroots level. So that's what we are trying to do. And I would like to, highlight this here. And I think this can be a very good example which we can follow. Is that, as an organization, what Twinwin does, and it's not recently because of these kind of cases and, these kind of news reports, but it's been in practice for years now. What we do is every few months, we sit together as a team, and we discuss. It's not a meeting, it's a discussion. It's a very healthy discussion where we sit together at members of a team and we bring all these issues to the table: diversity, inclusivity, gender equality, women's rights, women's safety, empowerment. Right? All these issues we bring to the table, we discuss whatever we have to say, whatever we've observed, whatever we've read. And then in the process, what happens, we've noticed that, our thinking improves. We are able to change our own mindset little by little, because see, nobody is perfect. We have internalized lots of things which are not in sync with the ethos of the age. So what happens is, when as a team you're sitting together and you're aware, you're very conscious that as an edtech firm, we are reaching out to thousands of students, hundreds of teachers, thousands of parents. So we have to create a culture of respect among ourselves first. Only then can we inspire students, motivate them, and change lives. So this is something which we are doing. And we are doing it within our organization, and also then taking it further. We are doing it with the students that are enrolled with us. And it's very fulfilling. It's a very small step, but it's a giant leap in terms of, changing the mindset of our society, I believe.
Thank you so much, Aparna, for your valuable time. It was lovely talking to you.
Thank you so much. And I just want to conclude by telling all the girls, all the women out there, that remember, we are stronger when we are together. So please speak up. Don't be scared. Be proud of who you are, and take care of yourself, because, till the mindset changes, till, we can bring about a change in the behaviors and the attitudes of our society. Till then, we have to look out for each other.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.
You too. Thank you.